Good evening, friends and family. Market up or down? The market was way up. New all-time highs. Let's check the brokerage. Nothing sold. In fact, for the day, both of our positions were down even more. Nothing to worry about, but that's it for the public account. So if you're new to the stock market, stop here. Save yourself some confusion. If you're one of the OGs, you're ready to go on to the main account, let's just get right into it. We had a lot of activity today, and we started off with a dividend from RPRX. We got a dividend from Vector, VGR. We got a dividend from Pfizer, PFE. Definitely buy holding that one. Got a dividend from PHIN. Another one from KLG, the Kellogg spinoff. We got another one from Realty Income. And then we get started into the orders where CLX Clorox did fill. I believe that was a swing trade. My computer's really going to be this slow. It's a struggle today, I guess. I believe that's what it was. Here it was. CL to the X. Oh. And you see we're way in profits. I almost sold the damn thing today. It's up there nicely, really quick. If I can get one really quick, I like that because time has value. It's up in the overnight session too. Yeah, we're up 3.19%, so not bad for one day. Now the key to that though is how repeatable is it, right? Like you can get lucky on one and sell it real quick for profits, and then by the next one it goes down, right? And that's typically what people do, and that's why they never beat the markets. Because they sell all the ones that are going up and then buy all the ones that are going down. We got our little alert here. We'll let that sucker go off. And until then, we'll just hang on. Clorox is pretty good. We did get our streak continued. We have IPG here on the sell. And I can't remember the last day I didn't sell stock. I would love to keep it that way. We had a lot of positions we stacked up on Friday. Remember today, this week is a weird week. We do have a holiday. So remember the markets will be closed. So plan accordingly. Nothing big on this one, just one little baby lot. And looks like we got our 1% on the flip. You can see from the RSI on the chart here that it hit the 30 and bounced up nicely, just like you'd expect. All right, so baby position. It'll take a lot of those to trigger the charity. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. I have a lot on the list today, so typically I don't bounce around too much, but it's going to be hard to go back and remember it. So we had oil. That was a beautiful move here. And you can see from trough to peak. Very nice, very easy, consistent. The market is starting to run. It's been 6 days since we sold it last, about a week. And let's see exactly what we got into it. I don't think they're big positions. They are not. It's a little less than 1%, but they all certainly add up. And if the market continues to run, it will run off without me. And I will not beat the market for this short period of time. I'll regain my alpha during the consolidation phase. So that's kind of how I play it. So far this month in June, we've sold oil 3 times for a total of 3.63%. I would suspect the market is better than that. But let's take a look. About the same as the market. See? So I'm not falling behind as much as I thought. That's pretty nice. So on to the list. We don't push, we'll never get through this sucker. We got a triple lot here. Got a sell. And nice, you can see similar move, right? On the triple. I believe this is just a flip. There it is. This was the one that was a little weird. So let's just see if, yeah, we did okay. Because your cost basis gets messed up when you get a partial sell and then you get back in and all that. And we actually did better than expected on the fill on the way out as well. We got like 1.5%. So very cool. I just kind of make peace with it because it's too much to manually manage. There for a while I had in my notes section exactly what the real average price was, but it just gets way crazy way fast. So we have to have a system that is so easy that I can do it on the move just from my phone. So that's the way I've set mine up. So here we had another buy order. We are just stacking up. Looks like it's 3 lots now. Yep, that's the third bullet. Oh, get my calculator. Brain's definitely tired this late at night, so hopefully y'all went ahead and made your moves. The market's up, so, not much to do. We just got a dividend from EXPD right now. So, coming to you live. And once you get the system going, man, the money just comes in all the time. It's so much fun. Because I tell you what, things aren't getting any cheaper. So if you're playing that game, good luck to you. Conagra got on the swing here. Let's see, make sure we got this one on the list. It's not even in here, is it? It's not in my universe, but it's one we frequently will trade. This, you can see we're definitely way in profits. You see where it hit the 30 RSI today and then rebounded very strongly. I just went through the normal system. The market was down. I went through the screener and bought everything that fit. The only thing that is slightly different is that my position sizing is just small right now. And it will go back to normal as funds become available. But I'm not going to cut short a trade that I'm already in just to get in a different trade. Because you really, truly do not know if it's a better trade. You don't know. It's just a different trade. So I'm not switching around just to roll the dice. CHX, we had a bunch off the screener, so just buckle in here. And hopefully if you were looking at it throughout the day, intraday, you saw the similar things that I did. This is bullet number 2 here. So as some of these go into swing trade mode, it will be easier to manage. Because it'd be less activity, right? Be the same money, but less trades. All right, next one. Lear, L-E-A. Hit me. There was a sell here, believe it or not. That's how good I got in on Friday. Now, this is a chunky one, too. Just because the stock price is just higher. So the math, when you're trying to figure out how many shares to get, You always end up getting more than what you than the other ones because you can't get as precise. You just got to go for it. Nothing major. Looks like a standard sell, but there's nothing on the chart if you look at it. It didn't move at all, and I took profits. So you can see on this down move, like if you get the timing right, you can really, really chop it up. FHN. On the buy. This is a second lot, and it is actually at the sell target. So very likely it goes tomorrow. Nothing is for sure in this world, but it's pretty likely. I like buying them one day and selling them the next two because it's just too much. There's too many orders. GPC. This is lot number 2. Boom. Moving right along. Halliburton. This was a double dip here. Yeah, that's always the wrong one. Come on, man. You know which one I want. There we go. This was actually a double dip here. I got to sell, and then I got to actually buy it back. So we are still holding a baby lot. We do have a dividend pending as well. So we're going to get the dividend whether we sell the shares or not, which is always awesome. And that's why you start to see more and more dividends in the cadence because we've done more trading. And just by pure chance and luck and law of numbers, you'll get more dividends that way. They're not as big as some of the investment dividends, right? Because the position sizing is different, but every little bit helps. But it's good to take some chips off the table and get right back in it. Kraft Heinz. Same scenario. We sold it a double lot, was able to buy back in. Look how strong this move is. And you have a wick down here too, right? Don't forget the wick. Double lot. Wow, we took a lot of positions. So even though not a whole lot going on in the markets, I'm finding opportunity and chopping it up best I know how. And don't ever forget about the investing account where the money just rides this wave up. And we were able to get back in for a single lot, sold the double lot, back in for the single lot. So we have 2 fresh bullets to average down if needed. Krogeria. So all similar moves, right? This one is another lot. Looks like a triple lot, maybe. Yeah, triple lot. So Okay, nice. Murphy, building a position here as well. Remember the triple lot signals that we go towards a swing trade approach? If the flip doesn't go, this is third bullet on this one as well. A lot of people probably think the spreadsheet part is the boring part, but it's actually the exciting part for me because I like to see how the numbers grow. MSM, this was the new one. It hit the screener. It fits, it shipped. And look how beautiful it is. Beautiful move. So if you have any doubt in your heart whether or not this move works, you can see it work over and over and over and over again. It's repeatable. Sometimes the stocks do go against me, but eventually they come out of it because they are filtered out for businesses that make money over long periods of time. Back in the bank business. Looks like we're building a spot here too. Second bullet for Ozark. Okay. Next. Docks. Like we're building another position there as well. This is bullet number 3 for Docks. So welcome to the swing trade, fam. If you don't sell, it could sell on the flip, man. I'm open for that. I prefer that. But if it goes into the swing, I will probably make more money. But it will take more time. I'd rather just have the liquidity so I can keep moving in and out. That's what I like to do. PFG, bam. This is the company that has my 401k. And I think 401ks are a scam for the average person. So there's your hot take. I think they're very stupid. But people do them. They think they have to. UNM. Like building a position here as well. This is bullet number 3 as well. You can see it's forming a nice bottom to it, so you don't feel bad about the third bullet if the move actually reverses and the stock starts to trade up, because now you have more size. If it continues to go down, that is not what we're going for, but since the overall size is still pretty small, when the swing trade setup kicks in, we have enough gunpowder to move the average price of our position. That is our edge in the markets. Math. And the fact that we follow the moves. Looks like we sold this sucker yesterday at 8 p.m. So right when the futures market opens. So we need to record that in our spreadsheet here, but we did buy it again today. So let's go ahead and make sure we have that up to date. Sometimes over the weekend, even though the market's closed, I'll go ahead and put my sell orders in for Monday morning because you never know. You just truly never know. And we were able to buy it back cheaper than what we sold it for, so that's always a good price. Oh, very nice. We got over 1% too. Beautiful. You can do a lot of crazy stuff when the market is closed. Just don't have a closed mind. Well, computer says they don't want to work. We'll fire it. Alright. There's the old cat. When? Same thing. It sold on Sunday when the futures opened, and then we were able to buy it back again. So let's go ahead and get that going. Just a baby lot out and a baby lot in. We bought this thing way less for what we sold it for. I like a bargain. And I really didn't start getting crazy into really wanting to do the maximum in the markets until the charity idea came in. And it's not a unique idea. A lot of people do it. But it changes the game, man. Changes your mindset. Your mindset is everything. PFS. Kind of like we just bought every stock in the market today. Do we feeling like it? Beautiful move. Look at this thing. Look at the RSI doing a little step up. That looks like building a position here for New Jersey. This is a double. Strike two. Beautiful. LAUR. Can you imagine all these swing trades when they hit, bro? I'm gonna be getting payday loans. No, no, I won't. Uh, third bullet here on LAUR, Laureate. Can you use that in a sentence? But no, money will be very tight, and I know that going into it. I always think ahead. That's just the way my brain works. So that's why, even though I maybe have enough liquidity to keep pushing really hard, I know that I would rather have liquidity going into these swing trades. So we're staying active. We're still doing all the movements, just at a reduced size. American Eagle came on here too. Says 1 o'clock. What the heck? Okay, we had this thing in June, but I thought it'd been longer than that, man. We must not have had it very long. It didn't make an impression. But a beautiful move. You can see it's well above the 30 RSI. So that means we're in crazy profits. And that's what we're going for. Next, WBS. More banks. The banks are in a hurt locker. Don't get it twisted, but this is my strategy. And I'm going down with the ship. This is bullet number 2. Some call it bag holding. I call it building a position. But it is bag holding. But don't bother me a bit. And it'll be pretty cool when a lot of this stuff sells in the morning, hopefully. So that's the way it's looking currently. And a lot can happen with China stuff overnight, so who knows. But even with the turnaround Tuesday, there is a lot of strength in the market. Doesn't make much sense, but it kind of does once you get under the hood. CE, similar shape. It did not pop though. Looks like this is building a position. Bullet number 2. Boom. Mini Winnie Bago. Got in on that. This is bullet number 2. This is building a position as well. Now we're holding the bag till we can get the bag. SLGN. A lot of activity today. This was another one where we got a sell and a repurchase. And what a beautiful candle with the bottom wick like that. We were able to sell it and buy it right back at a cheaper price. All of these transactions probably still don't trigger a charity thing, but I'm moving with the markets. I'm following the system. The consistency feels just as good as the sell orders feeling. So just the fact that I know where the opportunity is and I'm taking advantage of it, it feels pretty good to me. Because then it's just about timing and when do you have the money, and can you keep from going broke? You don't want to blow your account out. All right, we're getting into day trading stuff. Looks like we got dividends from McDonald's this evening. Yeah, I'm loving it. Berry, BERY, nice dividend payment, and Expeditors, the EXPD we just called out. Let's finish up strong. Excuse me. Let's finish up strong with the day trade stuff, and let's get it on. We had a strong market day. It wouldn't be surprising to see some activity on the swing trade entry front. So looks like I got out of the SPXL. Yep. Let's take a peek and see how this is going. There's the TQs, the SPXL. All right. So again, a week ago, 6/11 was the last day we sold it. Not a huge position, 4 lots here. Something is wrong. Probably my tired eyes. It is. Okay. Thought maybe I'd entered an order wrong, but no. It does happen, you know what I mean? But we're good now. 1.6 return on this position. We have sold the SPXL 4 times in June, totaling 8.64%, which makes sense. Almost triple the S&P 500 because this is the triple levered S&P. Bonds, some activity there. Looks like we're buyer. And you can see that this morning. There was triggers to buy. Looks like I could have sold it, probably busy. I don't worry too much about it because you're not going to lose sleep because you held some bonds, man. Same thing here with silver. We're buying. It looks like we're getting a baby position. We're starting to get some. We're in profits, so life is good. Maybe at the open we get it. But that's all we have for swing trade, day trade type stuff. Let's go for the list here. Hit this strong. A little tired, but I will not miss a day. And we're looking for the swing trade entry. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one or two or more. But when you see them all starting to set up all at the same time, you know that you can at least prepare. You don't know for sure if it'll happen, but you can prepare for a big market day. Because they line them all up in a row and then fireworks. BYD, we're already in it. We locked in the dividend there. Very nice. Well, Intel doing a whole lot of, but maybe a dividend coming in there. All this cash flow, it does add up. And if a stock, remember, if a stock paying about a 3 or 4%, seven almost on this one, then a quarterly dividend is about 1%. So it's just as good as a flip trade. Just the dividend itself, it's like a free one. So I'm happy to see the little D. We didn't get a trigger for a second entry here. You see the RSI did not hit. So this is divergence. The price went lower. The RSI is higher. The sign of a reversal. How close are we to selling the thing? We're getting there. Cool. Obviously in profits. Love to see that. There's another little D. For some reason this one doesn't have an alert. I haven't hit my limit again, but once I do, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't upgrade this thing again. I love the alerts because I'm doing high activity. You know, I'm pushing myself harder than I ever have. Very nice. Look at that move. It's just beautiful. It's very strong. Ooh, I thought that was it. It's close. Right at the golden line. You know how I feel about that. But if it breaks through, we got the little D coming. We'll just give it some time. Let it soak a little bit. Kind of like how I do dishes. Let them soak about a week. We're moving and grooving. A lot of stocks on the list. All of these will eventually end up in a swing trade. That's just crazy. Berry was one we got a dividend from today. Didn't get a re-entry there. We're still hanging out. We got the dividend you can see there on screen. Same for that one. And looks like I don't think we own that one. I think we're waiting for a swing trade. That's not in my universe. That's what the reason I say that. Ones that are in my universe. Oh, green. I'm going to get the dividend in the investing account at least. But sometimes you get them both, right? In both accounts. Nice strength here coming off the bottom. Very strong looking candles. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but very strong. Okay. Almost thought I missed an alert there. I'm tired, y'all. But must be done above all else. Okay. This is our first one. The frickin' Cracker Company. I have seen this stock do insane movements. Let's see if we can get it to move this time. It did reset up. This is the second entry. 188.54 on a closing print. Apparently Ethereum's dumping off. It got queued for the market open. Must not do much, and it's after the 8 o'clock. We'll cut off there, so that'll have to live for tomorrow. We'll make sure to adjust the flag if the order fills. It doesn't mean the order will fill. It might just rip. You know, it's allowed to go up further and faster than what you believe is truly possible. See, a lot of these went against us too, so it's not a every time right away. If you keep searching the internet for that, you're either going to find a scam or you'll just never find it. They don't exist. Bitcoin dropping. So getting alerts here. Got the little D here on Leggett. I like that. Boeing. What's going on here? We're just getting destroyed on it. But we at least put our alert on it. You know, you'd be glad you have a bunch of these when the market really rips. And it kind of has been, but not for the value stocks. So these value stocks have not been ripping. So, you know, if it's an extended move, these will be the ones that are kind of in a good value zone. You could see a lot of liquidity come into the sectors really quickly. This thing has done nothing forever. Just the lawsuits would get over with. All right. We'll rip through this, and that will be it for the video. This was probably a long one. I can't see the ticker, so I don't know how long it's been going on. But if you're still watching, hit the like button for me, would you? And make sure you're subscribed if you're new here. I really appreciate it. I think folks at least need to be exposed. If they are not interested, it will not waste any of their time, so don't hesitate letting somebody else know about it. Because then, when they ask you for money, you're like, what happened to the stock stuff I showed you? How come you're not making money there? You'll be like, never mind. I don't need to borrow money now. They'll be embarrassed. But it's out there for free from other people too, not just me. Probably people that do it better than me, but awareness is key, man. And I've been exposed. I would have latched on. Was that under the 30? Damn close. 31. Jeez. A lot of these are not hitting the screener, but that doesn't mean that they won't set up for a swing trade. These are ride or die companies for me. Even as an investment, buying them on the swing trade setup just gets you a pretty good cost basis. You have to have some sort of a rule. They say, just dollar cost average, just blindly buy it, never think about it. Well, the robot does that for me. Um, but there's no possible way that, well, what's going on here? This is in the bottom 9. It never got drug up, but we're going to sell it soon enough anyways. Yeah, we're going to sell it anyways. I'm not even worried. We'll just leave it down here. Things are starting to set up, but you can see, like, it's not like everything's like so close it could everything could trigger tomorrow. No, it's going to take a few days. So, uh, you know, the more you play with it, you can see kind of where we're at in the cycle, and it takes time, especially when you're looking at the daily chart. And that's why I like to day trade the smaller time frames. They do the same moves, just at a faster speed, and they do them more frequently. But the moves are smaller. So, we always looking at the 30 RSI too. If you start seeing all the stocks are at the 70 RSI, that should tell you something as well, right? We're either on a gangbuster run like this sucker, it just keeps on going, and the RSI doesn't even matter, or the overall market. If you see it in several of them, it's likely a little frothy, they say. And all these, I own them in the investment account, so I'm happy to see these rip up. I don't have the feeling like I'm missing out. That doesn't enter my mind. I'm like, wow, we're making money. Just in a different account. That's what we have for today. Let's see here. Let's get us back to center. And check the time. How'd we do? That was probably a long one, right? Yeah, 42 minutes. So thanks y'all for watching. Hope it was helpful to you. If you're buying, selling, let us know down below. What are you into? And have an awesome evening. We'll hit it again tomorrow.